This is a 1.6 gallon, 180 watt stainless steel ultrasonic cleaner. It has water resistant buttons and a nice digital display. A built-in set of handles on each side and a 3/8 easy drain valve. I like this checkered finish as it's less prone to show smudges. On the back, it has 8 cooling vents, a power port, and a power switch that lights up when it's turned on. Stainless steel drain flange, and a chrome plated basket with rubber feet so that there's not metal on metal contact. A stainless steel lid, and a 110 power cord. In the owner's manual, these are the recommended cleaning settings, and this is the conversion from Celsius to Fahrenheit. So I'm going to go ahead and give this pressure washer a start. It's been sitting for a long time, and as you can see, even with the choke, it will not start. Right here, I'm shutting everything off so I can remove the carburetor. Pull out the air filter, and then next we're taking off the air filter box. Paper towel for any gas drippage. Removing the fuel hose clamp. Right here I'm removing the choke and throttle linkage, and then the governor spring. Removing the fuel bowl bolt. You can see how much ethanol has been caked onto this carburetor. Quick pull of the float pin, and then we take the float out. This is the float needle. Now I'm removing the main jet. If you look in there, it's pretty dirty. Really stuck in there. This is what years of dried up ethanol does to a main jet. Completely clogs it up. Here's my go-to cleaning solution. We got Pine Sol, water, measuring cups, salt, and a 4-cup measuring cup. Here I'm adding roughly 1 gallon of water. 4 cups of Pine Sol, and 2 tablespoons of salt. Salt is optional, but I find that it makes the water more dense. Now all the parts are in the cleaning basket. Gonna go ahead and dunk it in, and we're gonna go ahead and program it. Now this unit is in Celsius, so 79 Celsius is roughly 174 Fahrenheit. The unit does put out quite a bit of noise, so I place this cardboard box over top of it, and it quiets it down a lot. Now I finished the first 30 minutes, and here's the first results of those 30 minutes. Came out really clean, really clean actually. Remember that caked on ethanol? Well, it's no longer there, and that was only 30 minutes in there. Now, one of the most important parts of a carburetor is the main jet. If it's dirty, it won't fire, it won't start. And before, it had a lot of ethanol on it, and now you can look straight through it. Now, I forgot to remove this screw. I believe this is just a pilot access screw. This is after throwing the carburetor back in for another 30 minutes. It did come out darker, but it still looks pretty good. Now it's time to put the carburetor back together. First the main jet. The float needle. And reassembling the float. A little tricky, but just wiggle it in there. Then pretty much the last part is just putting the float pin back in. Get it kind of in the middle, and that's it. Quick assembly of the governor spring, throttle, and choke linkage. Don't forget to connect the breather tube in the back right there. Now's the moment of truth. Turning on the fuel, setting the ignition to on, and pulling the choke. Now it actually didn't like the choke. As you can see right here, it didn't want to start. It was so clean that I actually had to shut the choke off, and then it fired on the first pull.